love it, this one.
Hello, and welcome to Incognito TV. It is episode 5. Check that out. One more and it'll have to be on 2 hands, guys. 2 hands now, almost. Episode 5 of Staircase Buddies. And tonight my Staircase Buddy is the famous and most magnificent Goblin Juggler, which I'm very happy to have on the program tonight, because anytime Goblin Juggler is on stream with me, amazing things happen, the lulls are had, and there is just a warm spot in my heart for all of that. Yeah,
right,
kind of
right here.
right here.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah.
So that's what we're gonna do now. Before I talk about our agenda for the day, for the evening, for this time, wherever you may be in the world, I'd like to encourage you to please go to YouTube and find Goblin Juggler. Check out all the cool performances, as well as insightful and intelligent conversation about topics that are of great import to all of us.
And if you have comments or things you want to see more of, we're starting our next run of episodes now for my stuff, so you can leave a comment, you can send me mail, however you want to do it, but if you have a topic that's just burning and you need it answered, we will take it on. So, send me a message. We'll do a juggling thing about whatever.
Head to head, horns locked, taking it on.
Yeah.
Right?
With gusto.
Justo?
Gusto.
Justo.
Cojones.
Yes, that.
With cojones.
Yes, and
Yeah.
much chutzpah.
And much chutzpah. Delicious.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Much like my fried beets that I had for dinner. So tonight, Staircase Buddies, I've got a live buddy to do the staircasing with. Why do we do this? Well, because it's more fun. And we want to try everything we can to make practice, something that's a discipline, more fun and enjoyable, but also, retain the benefits of that discipline practice. So we're both going to be doing step 2 of the staircase method. And in step 2, you graduate from doing no army micro to being able to fully micro your battles to your heart's and skill's content. So we're going to be making Marines, we're going to be making command centers, we're going to be making SCVs, we're going to be making barracks, and we're going to be microing the Marines and exploring how our micro can help us win battles versus just 1Aing or using the mini-map to attack move, right? So we get to find out how much that micro really can help. And we're going to be picking up the skill of keeping our macro going while we're microing, because remember, with the staircase method, it's all about being aggressive. That's one of the things that it's trying to teach you, is to be pushing out as much as you can. So while you're doing that, though, your macro needs to stay up, right? So that's something that, for me, is an area that needs some work. So this is a great practice opportunity for myself, and that's what we're going to do. Once we do a map together against each other, and then we're going to team up and do some ranked 2v2, where we're going to explore some ways that you can modify the method to have a little bit more fun, but also to essentially get the same thing out of it, just with a little bit more complexity, if you're ready for it. And we'll demonstrate that and see where it takes us. But you got to hang tight to know what we're going to do, because I guarantee you it's going to be very, very interesting and lulls worthy. And that's why we're here, is to have fun and to learn. So,
I don't think I'm ready.
you don't think you're ready?
No. I haven't played StarCraft since we played last week. But,
Oh my.
That's okay. I don't think I was ready last week either.
But really, when are you ever ready?
You know, how are you going to get ready
Mm-hmm.
if you don't play?
Deep thoughts with Goblin.
Just saying. You know. Yeah, I've been busy on the Isaac tip, and
So what did you do in Isaac this week?
I've been playing The Lost, which, if you don't know Isaac is a decently hard game. The Lost, you have to play without ever getting hit. So I completed one run on him already. Now I'm going
Nice.
to be trying to finish out the last one here over the next few days, and also hopefully playing some StarCraft once I finally beat that guy. Cause,
Nice.
I gotta make him. I gotta.
But
It's yeah.
you know, the
Yeah.
girth is there,
It's-
and the Goblin is up to the task.
I just gotta use it correctly. You know.
You got to
It's-
use the girth correctly.
It's
Yes.
all about execution of the girth. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get to my station. I'm not gonna be streaming tonight, so you're gonna have to stay here and watch live. But I'll be on the mic, so long as we don't have technical difficulties.
We should be good.
Yep, I will see you guys soon.
All right. Thank you so much, Goblin, and I'll see you in the battlefield. Because that's the kind of intensity that we have.
You're going down.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
I think them there was the gauntlet being dropped, thrown down. He was stepping, and I was like, "You best not be stepping," but he's not gonna find that out until we get in the game. I hope I'm not being too confident. Only one way to find out, though. Only one way to find out. So, let's get this all set up. Oh yeah, in the party. Gotta put my headphones on. They're not on yet. They're still not on. There we go. Adjust the cord. Am I comfy? Are you comfy? I'm comfy. Okay. There's a no. I cannot. Huh. Huh. Hold on a second. Voice chat options. Yeah, that's all good. You know what? Let's just get in the lobby. Alright. Custom games. Let's just stick with Akalon Waste. I don't want to throw too much wrench in Goblin's works here. Given that he's new to the game, just learning the fundamentals, we can keep it simple. Keep it classy. With some Akalon Waste. So we're going to do step 2 of the staircase method together. We're going to play against each other. Step 2 is minerals only, but you're allowed to micro your armies, and that's the whole thing, right? Is practicing alternating quickly between micro and macro. Yeah. I'm gonna hit this button. Yeah, I'm gonna hit this button one more time. And then we're just going to have to call it not happening. Everything looks like it should work on my end. Yeah. No. I don't know what's going on. Let's just do this, guys. Hopefully it works out a little better for our 2v2. Alright, here we go. Step 2 of the staircase method. A little 1v1. That way we're in a comfortable environment, but at the same time there's going to be attacks, unlike against an easy AI. So we're going to get a good healthy dose of, real player shenanigans happening here. So let's see who can micro their Marines better. Is it going to be Incognito or is it going to be Goblin Juggler? Well, I'm not exactly known for my micro, let's just put it that way. But hopefully my macro can
Not
overcome.
enough minerals.
Good luck, have fun. Yeah. Let's get our cameras set up. All right, these are good routines to get into
Not enough minerals.
so that you can, make the most use of your time while not much is going on. And no, I'm not like a mineral pairing master, so I'm not going to be spending my APM on that. I've got a very limited amount of actions per minute at my level, so I try to prioritize the things that matter the most. And one of those things right now is macro, because we're doing the staircase method on episode 5 of Staircase Buddies, and my buddy tonight is Goblin Juggler. Please show him some love on YouTube. He's an amazing juggler. I really enjoy working with him. It's a pleasure and honor.
Additional supply
We have a lot of
depots
fun.
required.
Alright, so we're gonna do something that looks kind of standard. We're gonna get
Not enough minerals.
our barracks here at 12. Okay, but we're not getting gas. We're not allowed to use gas at step 2. We're just using minerals. So there it is. We're getting our SCVs cranking. Cranking. And we'll take our orbital at 15 as per usual. Right? Because we like those timings. They work out pretty well. There's no real hard and fast guide with the staircase method as far as when to take your orbital. But the sooner the better, and 15 is a really nice spot to do that. You've got, a healthy number of workers and all of that going for you. Now, we're going to start our second base
Not enough minerals.
and our orbital as soon as
Not
we got the
enough
minerals
minerals.
for it,
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
which will be any moment
Not
now.
enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Alright, so we're going to get our second in our control group so that we have a better idea of when it's going to be done as we move through our little macro button setup. And we're going to get a supply depot right over here.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Upgrade complete.
And we're going to prioritize SCVs. And we'll probably be a little bit supply blocked here because I feel like that was a little late. But SCVs constantly, Marines constantly.
Additional
When you
supply
have enough
depots
money,
required.
you build another barracks. And that little SCV, he's going to have to go back to where he came from.
SCV ready.
And we'll start him building those supply depots. Alright, keep that production up. There we go. We can get our orbital now on our second, which we're going to do. And we've got just enough for a third racks.
Whatever.
So we're going to take it,
Not enough minerals.
keep up our SCV production, and we should have enough
This better be good.
SCVs by the time that orbital is done morphing so that we can do a nice little transfer
SCV ready.
and get our saturation speed up real nice and high. Alright?
Upgrade complete.
I could have saved that for the second, and it would probably be better if I had. So we're going to grab some SCVs, we're going to hit our camera, put them right over there onto that mineral line, and add on a fourth barracks because we can afford it. Right?
Big job, huh?
Just start another supply depot, make sure we got constant SCV production. And all of them SCVs got blocked again, so let's fix that. Marines,
Not
SCVs,
enough
mule
minerals.
drops. Right? Do we have money left over?
SCV ready.
Well, the next thing we're going to be doing here is attacking. So let's get ourselves a supply depot going.
Armed and ready.
SCVs.
You want a
Right?
piece
And make
of
sure you got
me,
your
boy?
rally point. See that Dirtling worker? That's no good. Don't queue up any more than 2 when you're practicing in this method.
SCV
Okay?
ready.
We're going to get another barracks. And now we're going to go out onto the map with some aggression.
SCV ready.
And we're allowed to micro this time, now that we're at step 2.
Want some?
So,
SCV ready.
it's perfectly okay.
This
It's
better be
perfectly
good.
okay to set them up to go somewhere where you can then find them later and work your way into the base in the manner you see fit.
I'm going.
Now, as soon as we have about 13 SCVs
Roger.
on our second, we're going to build a
SCV
third.
ready.
Okay?
SCV ready.
So that's right about now. So we're going to float just a tiny bit here.
Bad
Almost
news.
ready. There we go. And rally our Marines down here. We need a little defense. Now we're going to get in here and get some work done. We're allowed to micro and macro at the same time.
You want a piece of me, boy?
So you're trying to get a better concave. He's got more stuff. Defender's advantage at play.
Go, go, go.
And a better concave at that. Alright. So we're going to keep our macro a churning. Get some more of these. Barracks, because we can afford it. Another supply depot. And we're going to set up another worker down here to be in constant supply depot building mode.
Gangway coming through.
I feel like, there's barracks that aren't in the control group, so we want to get them in there.
Armed and ready.
I have a feeling that we're going to have some aggression. Alright, so we want to keep this happening.
SCV ready.
And we're going to get these guys working here. Alright, now, what are we going to do? We're going to counterattack. And look at that, we got to keep our macro up. Floating lots of minerals because we weren't keeping up our macro. Alright, we need more barracks. And an orbital command on our third.
It's your dime. SCV
Alright,
ready.
so use them cameras.
Gangway coming through. Been waiting on you.
Alright. Yeah. Get some.
SCV ready.
More Marines. So what do you think is going to happen now? You think I'm going to get counterattacked? I do.
SCV ready.
Alright.
Upgrade complete.
There we go. We are ready for that third. We're going to drop that third.
Armed and ready.
And check our saturation. See how we're way oversaturated? But that's okay. We're just going to move some SCVs on over.
By the numbers, boys.
We're going to start poking out. Keep that macro a churning. Check on your supply. We fell behind on that. Okay. So hit your idle SCV button and you'll be ready to go. So we're going to get a third working on supply depots as well,
Yo.
so that we can keep up with our economy. We're going to drop all these mules.
Not enough energy.
Who wants some?
Keep up the macro while you're doing your micro things.
Better be good. Been waiting on you. Who wants?
I'm going to send out a little expeditionary force
SCV ready. We could use some help here.
and get myself some attack happening. Let's make sure that we're rallying to our newest base and we're ready for another orbital.
Additional supply depots required.
Okay. Why are we ready for another orbital? Because we've got the
Not
saturation
enough energy.
happening.
Base
Alright.
is under attack.
SCV ready.
I've got this
Additional
big,
supply depots
big
required.
concave going. It's going to be hard to break.
Additional supply depots required.
I'm going to take those guys and shoot down them rocks.
Additional supply depots
Oh no!
required.
Fell
Additional
off the
supply
macro
depots
wagon.
We could use some help here.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Additional
Shoot down the rocks.
required.
A little bit of a supply block problem there.
We could use some help here.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply.
Alright, we got ourselves a command center
Additional supply
for our
depots
troubles.
required.
Coming through.
Okay, we need to build more what? Barracks.
Help here. Who wants some?
So that's what we're doing.
What's going on?
Stay on top of those SCVs that aren't doing anything. get them building the supply depots.
Go, go, go! You armed and ready. SCV ready.
And keep that macro a-churning. Got an idle SCV there. You can go back over there, though. That was just a mistake. Cool. And we're getting that command center rolling.
You want a piece of me, boy?
And we're going to get this guy building a supply depot.
Some help here.
Supply depot, more macro happening. Alright.
Upgrade complete.
Oh, look at that juiciness right there. That's juicy.
Field depleted. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
We could use some help here.
So juice. Okay.
This better be good.
We've got... we don't need to do that. We can send all these guys back to work.
Yeah.
We can get this base landed over here. That's going to take a while. I should have built it closer. And we're going to max out our supply.
This better be good. 10-4.
Not enough minerals.
Alright.
Additional supply depots required. Mineral field depleted.
Double pronged attack. Let's peel off some of these guys
Gangway coming through.
and remake that control group.
Numbers, boys. We could use some help here. You gonna give me orders?
GG! Okay, so the point of all of this is to work on macro. And specifically, certain metrics, right? So my goal is platinum by the end of the season, so I want my macro metrics to look like the average platinum player or better. What does that mean? Well, that means a certain spending skill, as measured by ggtracker.com, and a certain time to saturate a base. So I'm going to go ahead and upload that replay and talk through it real quick. I'm just going to let Goblin know. I'm going to upload the replay, and here is Goblin, so we can just do that together. How'd you like them slick strats? those marine strats.
Yeah, just shaking the rust off.
Yeah.
It was slow going there for a little while.
Yep.
I was sitting on like 3,000 unspent resources at one point.
Oh, no.
It's like,
Oh.
no. Yeah, I got supply blocked,
Mm-hmm.
which was just not
That's
well
always
thought
rough.
out. I took half your army for a gigantic run.
I know.
That was fun.
It was all the way across the screen.
Yeah, like go up here.
I took the other half, and I think I went for your third with the other half.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm trying to bring up my browser that I can share over OBS here. So just a second. We'll take a look at the stats. So that what's oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What have you done?
Uh, okay. I guess it's working now.
Hooray.
Okay. Alright. So I'm going to get logged into ggtracker.com. If you don't have an account, go ahead and get one. It's free. They also have some like cool auto uploader that if you want to pay, you can get the auto uploader so you don't have to do the process that I'm doing right now. I think it's like $5 a month. If you're into it, I would highly suggest that you consider getting a pro account so that you can support the development of awesome tools for gaming. They also link in with some of the other analysis sites out there. I think one of them called Spawning Tool, right? So you can upload your replays from GG Tracker right into Spawning Tool. And what Spawning Tool does is it extracts a build order. So, like, you could say you were up on the ladder and somebody did something that you've never seen before and it was pretty effective and you wanted to study the build order. You can just upload the replay. It'll spit out a build order for you, right? It makes it a lot easier to understand than just slogging through the replay itself. Also, you can take a pro match, put it in there. So, support the gaming community. Be awesome, my friends. All right. Upload button. Okay. Hackalon Wastes. And over here, I'm going to go into browser mode, so you won't be able to see us, but I'll wait until the upload's complete. And I just want to show something to Goblin here.
Oh, there I am.
Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't tell if I was like
out of frame or not.
Yeah, I am a little bit, but
I can scoot over.
there. Yeah. All right. Cool.
There.
Now my pretty face is on camera.
Yay! I'm looking at myself. Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. Browser. Here we go.
okay.
Okay. So, what we're looking at here, just to give you a little brief on GG Tracker if you're not familiar with the tool. Up in here is just a timeline of your army strength, which is the combination of minerals and gas consumed by your combat units. And it's like the army value graph at the end of the game. The really cool thing, though, is like there's these red highlights where there was a battle, and it shows you the resources lost for you and your opponent. So you can look at how well you were trading on a battle-by-battle basis, right? So the meat of this, though, is when you go up here and enable the staircase view, right? They have a special view just for this method, which I think is an awesome thing for a developer to do, by the way. It'll show you your spending skill, right? And my target's platinum or above, so I rocked that. Goblin was floating because he got hard supply blocked, which he was able to analyze just right after the game, so that's awesome. That means you're thinking about it the right way. And then we hit this economy button, and the economy button shows us the time to saturate our bases, how much time we take saturating our bases. And again, bam, master's level, good job. And also Goblin, good job on your saturation speeds. Okay, so platinum or above, there you go. I feel like you had a third base.
I did. I'm not sure why it's not showing any saturation on it.
Well, that's a good question, and I think that we should talk about that for a moment. What we'd want to see, right, because your third base actually came before mine. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. It might be because I didn't get my waypoint set to the minerals. So I did have 4 or 5 SCVs, but I brought some over there as well.
Okay.
So there were things mining on it, but I wonder if it's just that they were under the threshold, or maybe they were looking for the waypoint to be set to the mineral line.
I know that the base has to be in the ideal, like it has to be landed in the correct spot.
Okay.
And that there has to be SCVs mining for it to even show up there.
Yeah. So maybe I landed in the unoptimal spot. That's possible.
That's possible.
Oh.
Yeah. We'd have to take a look at the replay where there's a bug.
Yeah. Whatever. I'm not worried about it. Everything was falling apart right around then anyways.
Yep. There's just a couple of other cool things that are really important for macro that I want to show here before we go on to doing some 2v2. And that is this section down here, which is your orbital command energy use, right? So no matter what race you are, it'll show you contextual energy use. For Zerg, it's going to be larva injects for your queens. For Protoss, it will be your chrono boost. And what you're looking to do is to avoid the red lines, right? And like I banked up a bunch somewhere around the time I took a third, I remember, and didn't use it. Something like that happened. So you want to avoid the red marks. And let's see, let's get this browser out of the way. So it's interesting to point out, I want to point out, I've heard it tossed around that not mule dropping, like the opportunity cost of doing something other than dropping a mule with your energy is about 200 minerals, right? So if you need to compare, a supply bonus or the scan, basically what you're trying to analyze is this action worth more to me right now than those 200 minerals? And generally speaking, for somebody that's coming into the game new, or is learning macro, a easy peasy sort of blanket statement is that prior to your main attack, the mules are always going to be more valuable, right? The other time that like scanning would be more valuable is when you've crossed like a certain timing and you haven't been able to scout. So like let's say 5.5 minutes you haven't been able to scout whether your opponent has a second base or not. Well, it might be worthwhile to sacrifice those 200 minerals to know if you're going to get all in on one base, right? So you have to have some decision making here, but as a general idea, your mules are very, very valuable, particularly early in the game. As the game goes on, their sort of perceived value starts to go down depending on other things happening. So I just wanted to make a comment about that before we get into some crazy 2v2.
Yeah.
Now, the thing about these 2v2s is that we're having some problems with in-game voice. I don't know why. Maybe it's because we're not in the same team.
Yeah, maybe when we're on the same team it'll work. I mean, if not, it's not the end of the world.
It's not, but we'll try to type stuff out.
Yeah.
It might make us less effective, but whatever.
We can work it for a minute too, see if we can get it going.
Yeah.
If not,
Meh.
better to get into the game, right?
Indeed.
Yeah.
So we're going to mix it up a little bit. Like, the staircase method is a very strict and very disciplined activity, and I highly encourage you to do that. But you can also experiment with using the same concepts in different ways. Okay? For example, one of my friends is getting into the staircase method right now, practicing daily, and he made the decision that he's going to do one step per week rather than stopping at 4 out of 5 passes, just to over reinforce the mechanics, right? And that's a decision based on his own analysis of his play and his mechanics, and it would be a good thing. So what's another way that we can sort of look at the system and say, well, maybe we can just modify it a little bit to increase our enjoyment, but still get the same fundamental benefits. So Goblin and I were talking, and we thought it would be fun to take the approach of building our composition around Marines, medevacs, and upgrades. Okay, so there's going to be some amount of gas. We're going to need enough gas to get upgrades, and I'm going to be shooting for continuous upgrade purchases. So starting out with combat shield, stim, and then going on to the engineering bay and double upgrades for 2-2, right? Something like that. And enough gas to continually pump out medevacs. So part of that's going to be trying to find a good ratio of Marine to medevac play. But still, we've got a relatively simple army composition, right? It's just Marines and it's just medevacs. No other units are going to be produced. So a lot of the complexities of supply, for example, Marauders are 2 supply, that's gone. A lot of it is. I don't have to think about, is this the optimal army for the battle? I don't have to think about making a tech switch or putting all kinds of add-ons everywhere, which we can use add-ons.
Okay. Should we put reactors on our barracks in general?
If that's what you want to do. There's a little room to experiment.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
My personal strategy, I think, is going to be naked barracks to 6 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Do a 6-minute timing attack.
Mm-hmm.
And then go into reactor beef up for the mid-game kind of mode.
Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm probably going to run more like the 1-1-1 start, because I'm pretty familiar and comfortable with that. So I think I'm going to
go for fast medevacs?
I think I'm going to go for fast medevacs and go
Okay.
for drops.
Okay.
So I'm going to try and drop on them.
All right.
And do the 1-1-1, and I'll probably go for early upgrades as well.
So you'll have the tech, and I'll have the numbers.
Yeah, you can make the numbers attack up front. I'll drop behind them with the teched up guys.
Okay.
That should
have some interplay.
There'll be some
Some of this.
some jive,
Some of this.
some synchronization. I'm trying to find that industry buzzword. Synergy.
Synergy.
We'll have synergy. I'll be like the elite forces, and
The
you'll
Gorilla
just,
Hit Squad.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and I'll just be the
The
mass.
Yeah.
I don't mind being the mass.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm excited. This should be fun. So I'm gonna go 1-1-1. You do your 6. I'll go for. Do you think? Can I have medevacs up and maybe stim and combat shields done by 6, or is that gonna be too early?
I don't think so. I think that you'll probably. Okay, so there's a really early medevac timing that's 3 barracks, a factory, and a starport, and it's like somewhere between 8:45 and 9:30.
Okay.
Right? So, but if you just go straight to medevacs, that's a different story entirely.
Well, that's the thing, right? Is we aren't going to worry about like trying to bring out Hellions or anything, right? We're not going for any of that highfalutin strategy stuff.
Strategy stuff.
I'm going to just see how fast I can force out stim, combat shields, and medevacs.
Okay.
So that's going to be my goal. I'll go up to 2 gas pretty early too, because I'm going to sack a lot of medevacs dropping.
Okay, I'll probably start stim at around 7 minutes,
Okay.
30, something like that. So by 10 minutes, I should have all the things.
Yeah. Engineering bays allowed too?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Upgrades are allowed.
Okay.
And so you know, and obviously you can build your armory so that you can unlock
Yeah.
plus 2.
Yeah, definitely. Gonna need that.
Yeah.
Do you think they're ready for this?
I don't know.
I
I don't know.
They might be on to us.
It depends on what map we get.
That's true. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to go over... Let's try and get the voice chat working, because I think this
Yeah.
is going to be more fun for both of us
If we
and
can-
anybody watching.
Mhm.
If we can
Interact.
talk to each other.
Dialogue.
Synergy.
Synergy. Can we get a little synergy?
Would you synergize with me already?
I'm trying. Jeez.
Come on.
Yes.
All right, well, I'm going to shake the salt off from that last game, because I got some salt going on here. Let's get in there and kill some people.
Okay. It's a salty goblin.
It's a very salty goblin.
Right on. Alright, I'm going to close unnecessary windows for my own sanity. And... let's see. I'm going to take us into the matchmaking screen. See, that's funny. I don't see voice icons. Am I missing something obvious? Voice chat options. Enable voice chat. Yes. Listening. Yes. That is my output device. There is the volume. There's the provider. There's the sensitivity. It's voice activated. Check, 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 check. Okay, that worked. The test worked. Yeah. I just confirmed. I did a test and everything was fine. You like how I'm like talking when I'm typing? For those of you watching on your mobile devices, yeah. We're just trying to sort out why voice chat's not working. I've got all my settings right, and it looks like goblins are as well, so I'm not sure what the dealio is. I'm gonna vote for let's just get in there. So we're doing a little modification. of the staircase step 2. We're going to introduce... We are going to introduce... Okay, let's reform the party real quick. Alright, that's a good call. Leave. We're going to introduce medevacs and upgrades to our mainly marine-based composition. And have some fun while focusing on our macro. Which is, I'm trying to focus right now, but that's not happening. Okay. Alright. Let's go. 2v2. Got 3 more placement matches to go with Goblin. Whew. It's really disappointing about the voice option because it's really nice to be able to talk to each other in team game. We'll probably use Skype next time because everything looks like it's set up. We had it working last week, so you know, next time we'll use Skype just to avoid these inconsistencies. But that's okay. We're going to have fun anyway. We're going to roll. What do we got? A Terran and a Zerg, Whalegon and IPA. Oh, looks like somebody likes their beer. And Whalegon, and I'm all about saving the whales because we need those ecosystems. All right, let's go. Let's go. Ally chat.
SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV ready. Big job, huh? Yo.
A little behind here on my build order, trying to work some things out.
SCV ready.
Wow, I get like...
Additional supply depots.
I don't know where I'm supposed to expand to, but I'm gonna take that middle gold because reasons.
Will do.
So the question is when are we gonna take our gas? I think that we're gonna take our gas maybe around 22 supply, something like that. It's a guess. I have no idea. This isn't a build, right? So like we're just gonna feel it out. See how it plays. Well, we got enough for what? Another barracks. We're gonna do that. We're gonna need a little more barracks activity because we gotta blow up these rocks to expand, both here and here, right? So, yeah.
SCV ready.
And we'll get our orbital at 17 as well.
In the rear with the gear.
Supply depot.
SCV ready.
And by 17, I really meant 17. OMG.
Way. Coming through. Bad news.
Additional supply depots required. Our allies are being attacked. Our allies' base is under attack.
Alright, we're cool.
You gonna give me orders?
And we're gonna get our second command center here in a minute. At least we'll
Additional supply
have
depots required.
at least we'll have double mules going shortly enough.
Upgrade complete.
How are we doing on supply? Oh, I lost that SCV. That's a shame. Gonna get our third barracks. And our gas. We're gonna go for double gas. Just feeling it out. Basically, basically just doing step 2 of the staircase method with a little tweak for our funsies.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Additional supply
Alright, we're going to
depots
fully
required.
saturate these gases.
Additional supply depots. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
And be dropping our mules. I still haven't set a camera down here yet. I gotta fix that. That's not okay.
Go, go, go. This better be good.
And we might as well morph this orbital while we can.
SCV ready.
But we need some minerals to do that.
Who wants some?
And actually, given that this is so behind right now,
Piece of me,
I'm
boy.
inclined to just get it over there naked now and get SCVs over there, right? Oh, I'm a little behind on getting this factory tech.
Armed and ready. Gangway coming through.
Alright,
SCV ready.
engineering bay. All right.
SCV ready. Been waiting on you. This better be good.
Add-ons complete.
On you. Roger.
There we go.
Not enough minerals.
How are we doing on saturation?
Not enough energy.
Still need a few more. There we go.
Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy? Who wants some?
Alright.
Our allies are being attacked.
We also need to get our medevacs going.
Base is under attack. Minerals. Not enough minerals.
Gangway coming through. SCV ready.
Oh no, they got siege tanks. This is a problem.
You want a piece of me, boy?
This is a big problem.
Go, go, go.
No, I think the jig is up. I did not execute very well. Not being able to chat is also hurting us because I should have been attacking at 6 minutes and I never did.
Additional supply depots required.
Oh no!
Additional our allies' base is under
Ruh-roh.
SCV ready.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Oh, this was so bad. We did not execute very
Our
well.
allies' base is under attack. Our SCVs are under attack.
This better be.
Our allies are being attacked. Additional supply depots
I want to get my mines out. Don't mule drop gold, it's not worth it.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Our SCVs are under attack.
No! I think we need a redo. I think we need a redo. We were not prepared. Okay. I think we might try to squeeze in one more. Yeah. Right back in. Let's do it. It never happened, guys. It never happened. Hopefully we get a map that's a little less weird with the expansions. A little more suitable for 2v2. That was really strange for me. And other things. Alright, we got another Terran Zerg matchup. Okay, this one. This one, yeah. This one is a lot more straightforward with all of that. With all of that expanding business. Alright, let's get it here. Let's do this. Try hard.
SCV ready.
Alright. So I'm going to be expanding this direction.
SCV ready.
Our friendly opponents, team games, you always get a lot of friendly folks looking to have some fun, do some crazy strategies, and anticipate the same from you, right? So it's not the most serious of gameplay, but it's still useful. If you're a stickler for seriousness, it is still useful. So I would encourage
Additional supply depots required.
all kinds of funness. Alright. Oh, let's get our first
Not enough
racks.
minerals.
Bam. There we go.
SCV ready.
And I think I'm going to take my gas at 16 rather than 22. That felt too late, so I'm going to make a little modification to our plan. What we're doing is like modifying the staircase method a little bit. We're going to do Marines, medevacs, and upgrades. Right? So there's no marauders to eat our gas away or anything like that.
SCV ready.
And I'm going to try to do my timings this time. Like orbital command timing here at 15. And all that fun stuff. And then explode into some barracks.
SCV ready.
Momentarily. For the orbital. Here we go. Cool. Cool. Now we're going to go down here. We want that economy. We want it ticking.
Bad news.
Not enough minerals.
Roger.
Alright. And we're going to need supply depot
Not enough minerals.
Yeah.
down here.
Upgrade complete.
As soon as we have enough money for a barracks, we're going to build another one.
This better be good.
Prioritizing our SCVs.
You gonna get
Make sure we got a rally point there. So that when everything's ready, it's all ready. And
Additional
remake our
supply
camera.
depots required.
There we go.
SCV ready. By the numbers, boys.
Now we can afford some more
Here with the
barracks. So that's what we're going to do.
SCV ready. Who wants some?
There's a gap there. Oh no.
Sure thing. Could you
Make sure the SCVs are cranking. And I think we need
hear me?
one of those.
Armed and SCV
Drop the
ready.
mules on the freshest
Not enough
expo.
energy.
Been waiting on.
Transfer a few. Why not? It's a good idea.
Go, go, go.
And we're going to need a tech lab actually here soon, so I'm going to go ahead. Oh, I forgot the gas at 16. Oh my goodness. No. No. Alright. We got more mules happening.
Piece of me, boy.
How are we doing on supply? There, we got an idle worker. Let's get that
Who wants
on a
some
depot.
SCV ready?
On a depot.
Of course. Armed and ready. This better be good. Go, go, go!
Keep that macro up.
SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy?
And once this second base is getting more saturated, we will
SCV ready.
go ahead
What's going on?
and
Gangway coming through. Big job, huh?
Insufficient
SCV
S-beam
ready.
gas.
Go, go, go!
Tech Lab?
SCV
Yes.
ready.
As soon as we have enough for a factory, we will get one. We need more barracks, so let's get those.
Armed and ready. Move it.
And drop them mules.
SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready.
We got enough for a factory, so that's what we're gonna do.
Yes, sir.
Bam.
SCV ready.
I'm gonna go ahead and get that stem
SCV ready.
and a third refinery.
Additional supply depots. Not enough
And we
minerals.
fell off on our supply depot business. But we don't have an idle worker, so I don't know what happened there. But we'll just get that guy over there. And this one, we'll move up here.
Gotcha.
And keep that macro
Not
churning.
enough energy.
Rear with the gear.
Alright, how are we doing? We are going to start our starport. Reactor. Engineering bay.
Well, fuck. Ah!
Zuh.
Scared me.
Because why not? We don't have anything else to spend this gas on.
SCV ready.
Not enough energy.
You want a piece of me, boy?
And what are we going to do?
What's going on?
Additional
gonna do
supply
another-
depots required.
Factory.
Yep. Go ahead.
And we need more SCVs making supply depots more often. We got 2 right
Additional
now,
supply depots
ready.
required.
Should be
Add-on
enough.
Complete.
but I'm falling behind. Yeah. And we're gonna build more barracks.
SCV
Not
ready.
enough minerals.
Alright. Start them +1s.
Gangway coming through.
A little bit slow on the
Armed
swap.
and ready.
There we go. Stim is
Research
done.
Complete.
Go, go, go.
Push out with some
Our
medevacs.
allies are being attacked. Insufficient Vespine gas.
Let's go see what this is all about. Alright.
Will do.
Go
Keep up the
ahead.
macro while all this is going on.
Our allies are being attacked. Our allies' base is under attack. Our allies are being attacked. Add-on complete. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply. Not enough minerals. Our allies are being attacked.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough
Alright,
minerals.
we've got plenty of gas happening right now.
This better be
Our
good.
allies are
SCV
being
ready.
attacked.
You want a piece of me, boy? Been waiting on you.
Alright, we held them off. That's cool. Let's make sure our macro is still staying
Our
strong.
allies are being attacked.
Go, go, go!
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Alright, what else can we do here? Combat
Not enough
shields. Let's do
minerals.
that. And let's start floating up here for our third base because we are pretty well saturated.
Gangway coming through.
Upgrade
So,
complete.
where are we going to go? We're going to go here.
Yeah. SCV ready.
Not enough
This better be
minerals.
good. Armed and ready. Move.
Talk to me.
Our allies are being attacked.
By the numbers, boy. You want a piece of me, boy? What's going on?
Alright. What do we got going on? We've got a lot of gas being
Additional
floated.
supply depots required.
Let's go ahead and get some of this action happening.
Been waiting on. Go, go, go! Orders.
Additional
SCV
supply
ready.
depots required.
Make sure we're staying on top of that, because we're not.
In the rear with the gear. Yep. Armed and ready.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Add-on complete. Our allies are being attacked. Add-on complete.
SCV ready. Gangway.
Additional supply depots required.
Alright, I guess there it is. Woo! Yeah! I can guarantee you my macro was not very good in that game. I don't really feel like that's analysis worthy, but it was fun. It's cool doing stuff like that because you can feel out how a build should go. And when I say build, I mean that in a very loose sense. Very loose sense. So, Marines and medevacs and upgrades for the win.
Oh yeah.
For the win.
Did you see me drop them?
I saw you dropping them.
Yeah.
I was stimming down their base.
Yep.
It was beautiful.
All right. I feel much better about that one. Although I wasn't prepared for my gold to have
Rocks.
debris in the way.
Yeah.
It's like,
There's
Oh.
debris.
yeah, thanks for saving me from that early attack.
Yeah, no
A
problem.
weakness of going straight into medevacs and getting stim at like 3.5 minutes.
That's awesome. That's so awesome.
But I distracted
I
them.
had the
with
Marines.
Yeah.
So
I
you know.
distracted them with an early drop. I had like 15, 20 Zerglings hanging out underneath one of my medevacs. I just
Awesome.
flew it out of their base.
Awesome.
Okay.
I'm curious. I'm gonna upload this. I mean, I know my macro was not very good.
No, I know mine wasn't either. But that's why we're practicing stuff like this, right? Because we need to
Exactly.
be able to do something like that and not let our macro slip out.
Yeah.
Right? That was just Marines, medevacs,
And upgrades.
And upgrades. And I know my macro went to hell.
Yep.
Even compared to my normal, hellaciously bad macro. So,
I don't know why I logged out of GG Tracker. I was being OCD about unused windows when I used that window on this stream.
yeah, that would not be unused. Oh, that felt much better than that last game. I think
Yeah.
we both went wonky on that
We-
first
we
game.
did.
It was just like,
When my barracks was late and yours
Yeah.
was later, I was like,
uh-oh,
oh boy.
something's gone wrong.
I thought I was going wonk.
Yeah, no, I just had trouble.
And then I was like, I gotta shoot the rocks to take that middle base.
Yeah.
And all of that.
Yeah.
And there was nowhere else for me to expand. Like,
Yeah, you
it's like
had
they
to.
wanted us to have to alternate.
Yeah.
And like, that's weird. I don't want to alternate. Just give us a direction for each of us to go,
Yeah.
maybe.
Please.
Please.
Please. Oh.
Alright, so we're uploading the replay, and we'll take a look at our hilarity. I'm sure it's not going to be very flattering, but that's fine,
Whatever, you know.
because that's part of the process.
I want to go again. That was fun.
Yes, it was fun.
Like, and the fact that I fell apart so much under those, really, in the scope of StarCraft, relatively simple requirements, right?
Yeah.
Build barracks, build Marines,
Yep.
build medevacs and upgrade. Like, we're not doing anything fun. We're not trying to widow mine.
No.
We're not trying to build tanks. Like, if our macro falls off under those circumstances,
There's work to be done.
there's a lot of work to be done. That was fun though.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
I'm excited for another go at it.
Yeah.
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 I don't know if you're feeling it, but
No, I am. Let's do it.
I'm feeling it right here.
Ha.
Yeah. I should have brought
Yeah.
my juggling balls in here. I could have been juggling while we waited on the replay. Next time.
Next time.
Next time. Preservation.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we did. We preserved. Well, you preserved me. I really hope we get placed into silver and not bronze.
We got placed directly.
Well, Bronze League Heroes.
Right.
Did you see that Husky released a new Bronze League Heroes?
Yes, I did. I haven't watched it yet,
Yeah.
but I
watched
love the Bronze League Heroes show.
it.
That
It's
is
wonderful.
It's inspiring.
Yeah, this is a beautiful one too. So sorry, I just
No,
totally
no.
like
No.
promote somebody else's show.
No, do
on
it,
yours,
man.
but
Husky is awesome.
Husky. Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude's awesome.
totally awesome.
Oh yeah, I went full derp.
Okay.
I went full derp.
Well, let's look at full derp.
Oh man.
We're bringing it up. Wait a minute. That's a black screen. Hang on a second here, guys.
Wait for it.
Wait for it.
Wait for it. It's gonna happen.
Wait a minute.
Uh oh. Full derp.
Refresh.
There's you.
There's me.
I'm there too. You can see. Yeah.
What is going on? Why isn't this doing the thing?
Why don't you love us?
Wow. Okay, OBS is oh, there we
There it
go.
is.
We just had to turn it off and on again a few times.
Behold, OBS for the win.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so yeah. Okay, my spinning steel was good. Goblins was low.
Yep.
But so were our opponents.
Yeah, I'm not feeling much better about that though.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
Alright, so let's look at our economies. We're going to have to do this by memory. So, it took you a long while to get on a one base income. Tell me about your opener.
I don't know why that happened there. I felt like I was doing the thing.
Yeah?
But clearly I wasn't doing the thing. Yeah, I was doing the standard 1-1-1, so...
Okay. You're going to have a delayed second base doing a 1.
Yeah, definitely. But I shouldn't have delay on the SCVs. What probably happened is I probably didn't get my SCVs back on the base when I stole them for supply depots.
Okay.
Which I grabbed them somewhat at some point.
Right, right.
And got them back, but I pulled a bunch of SCVs for a number of different things that I was trying to do. Things got a little wonky.
Yeah.
A little weird, but... clearly, I should have saturated much faster than that. So, I did start sending my SCVs relatively early towards the second base as well.
Okay.
So, oh, I got attacked too.
Yes, you did.
So that might have had something to do with it.
Yeah.
I bore the brunt of that attack, but that shouldn't have covered. I think we can leave it at a dirt.
Okay.
Clearly, my macro fell off, and I didn't continue to create SCVs. So I felt slow that game, though. And
Okay.
you know, from the APM perspective, for me, I was slow, especially considering like that APM stuff for what we were doing. Like,
Yeah.
that's all just like, are you macroing, bruh?
Are you macroing?
The answer was no. I was
Nope.
not macroing, bruh.
Nope.
So I'll work on that next game, try and get my saturation up much faster. The delayed second base is fine.
Alright.
Yeah. Hey, I was using my mules,
You were.
so...
You were.
Anyways, how did it... Tell me how it went for you. Tell me your story.
Well, my story was, I mean, okay, there was some supply block happening, right? And I felt like that was bad news. And if you were watching and listening to me, every time I said, well, we need to stay on top of our macro, and then I hit my idle SCV button and built a supply depot, that was me saying, I just messed up, right? Saying it out loud helps me to reinforce the behavior that I want to get, right? And it's going to take a while because I'm a stubborn Pollock, but
Me too.
that's
say
the
it.
program.
Yeah.
That's the program, right? So, a couple things were strange about that one. I didn't build my second on the upper ground. I
Okay.
built it right on the mineral line.
Okay.
So I didn't have, like double mule drop ready.
Yeah.
And that attack that we experienced I lost almost all my Marines
Yeah.
clearing that.
Definitely.
So from there, I didn't feel comfortable taking a third.
Yeah.
And that's something to think about because it probably was a great time to take a third.
Yeah, probably because we had just wiped out their attack, right?
Right. I mean, we got wiped, or I got wiped at
Yeah.
least.
Well, I got wiped. And
Yeah.
lost a bunch of buildings in my second.
Oh,
and
okay.
Things went bad for me there.
Okay. I tried to get there ASAP.
Yeah, no, I think next. Anyways, sorry. Tell me more of your story.
Yeah. Okay. So instead of taking a third when I normally would, I was like, I need to reset my army. And I actually think that was a bit of a mistake. Because there was no follow-up attack.
No, they had nothing.
Yeah, so, I mean, okay, from like playing a game of StarCraft perspective, I didn't do an early push.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I did not do the 6-minute push.
Yeah, no.
I keep not finding that.
Yeah, that timing is weird. I think I was about ready at 6 minutes. I
Yeah.
had like 6 Marines and a medevac, and I had stim.
Oh, okay.
So I think we can do a 6-minute if you do an early push out. But
Yeah.
again, we got thrown off by that attack. But that
Yeah.
came at like 8. didn't
It came later.
Yeah, so I bet if we had attacked at 6,
Right.
pulled a
Right.
drop with we may have ended that earlier.
Exactly. And like, we weren't doing any scouting. Right? Like,
What's a scout, Aaron?
What's a scout?
Oh, sorry, incognito.
What's a scout?
What's a scout?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's not a thing we do, clearly. Should we SCV scout next time, or burn a Marine, or should we each pull out a Reaper or something and just do an early Reaper scout?
You know, I mean, doing what we're doing, a Marine Scout is pretty good.
Sure.
Especially if you go for early stim, you can just stim sacrifice a Marine and he
Yeah.
just runs
Yeah.
through the base super fast.
I could pull the unknown medevac scout.
The empty medevac
Yeah,
scout.
the empty medevac scout. Resource efficiency. Who needs medevacs?
Yeah.
Early game medevac. I can afford one of those.
Right.
Got dollars in the bank.
In the bank.
Oh, that was way too much fun.
It was. I really wish we had audio for this because strategy.
Yeah. Well, can I make a proposition? Why don't we take a break?
Okay.
Let's see if we can work out our audio.
Okay.
Have a quick break, and then we can come back for a little bit more.
How about that?
Does that work? I mean,
That works for me.
I don't want to take over your show.
No,
schedule or
that's
anything,
a
but
great idea.
Just-
like
just
you just
floating it.
you just reinstilled hope into my heart.
Did I?
Yes.
Did I just?
Yes.
Did it grow two
It
sizes
was-
that day?
It was like Obi-Wan
Like Obi-Wan?
and Luke.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or Yoda and Luke, maybe even.
I don't know. I mean, Yoda kind of like didn't really bring much hope to Luke.
That's true. He kind of just beat him up and was like, "Carry me in your backpack. I want to go on a walk."
And then he was like, "You're gonna die, and so are all your friends."
Yeah, it's true.
Right.
He's kind of a
It's kind of a a doomsayer.
downer.
Yeah. Obi-Wan was more like, depends on your point of view kind of guy.
Yeah. That's
Right?
true.
Which there's a lot to that.
Yeah. I do want to point something out about this uploaded replay.
Mhm.
Free Fighter, he saturated that first base.
It stayed on it.
Yeah,
Oh man.
yeah, that he did, but he saturated it.
Oh, I was thinking of the other guy.
Oh, yeah, no, Free Fighter even, he expanded.
Yeah. There was a
So-
second base.
From a staircase perspective, the free
Which?
one,
Wait a minute. Which one was the Terran?
the Terran I think was Free Fighter.
It was.
He didn't
How?
do much.
There was a one base. That Zerg was one basing? That's not
crazy.
possible. That's not a thing.
Maybe, did they transfer minerals?
Maybe.
Maybe the
I
Terran
mean,
like went full econ and just transferred. That Terran came in with a lot of Marauders.
yeah.
Like when they
yeah.
came in, I was shocked at the number of Marauders in that force.
I mean, I don't know. No, the Zerg here like never had any tech. It was just Zerglings and Queens,
Yeah.
right? From what I can see. Oh, there's some Banelings, like 8 of them.
What time is that? 9:38. Let's look at 6 minutes on that.
Okay.
Take me to 6 minutes because I want to look at what we had at 6 minutes.
Right at 6 minutes.
we're looking at, I had 3 Marines, 1 medevac, you had 7. So
Yeah,
if we
that's a push.
Yeah, if I can pull 3 more Marines, which I can pull 3 more Marines, clearly I had minerals. So if I can pull 3 more Marines out, that's a full medevac,
Yeah.
right? We can push right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we should have pushed right at 6 minutes. 'Cause
Yeah.
if I got a medevac and Marine, I'm pretty sure stim was done for me at that point too.
That would be hot.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be 3 Marines stimming, but 6 Marines stimming.
Well, yeah, but
That's great.
In a resource line, if I
That's
drop while
awesome.
you're pushing up front, I go.
Yeah.
Like they're because really the
Because
point,
they're gonna respond to the attack.
Yeah.
And then you sneak in, and you're like,
yeah, and they're gonna be stimmed. So those
Yeah.
drones, those SCVs, those
They be
probes,
dying.
They're gonna die fast. I just have to remember not to do one of these.
yep.
You know, no. This is true wisdom with Goblin right here. Listen closely. When you take a medevac into somebody's base, okay,
Do tell.
you want to drop your units.
Oh.
If you don't drop your units, it doesn't do anything.
Wait a minute.
Just stick with me. So you don't if you don't drop your Marines, you're doing this one. You know?
Yeah.
Then you're just hovering, which is kind of funny.
But
I feel like
but those Marines, maybe they didn't want to die that day.
it's true.
Right?
Doesn't anybody ever think of the Marines' families?
Well, they're criminals, so they don't really. I guess they don't take that into consideration.
That's rude. Criminals have families.
I mean, it's either jail or be a Marine.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I think I'd take jail, but I'm a pansy. So, anyways, okay.
okay. So we're gonna take a quick break, try to sort out some audio so that we can actually chat with each other during these team games, and just reestablish our sanity here for a second. So enjoy the music on the break. It's all stuff that I've produced, and the first track is Water for Life, which Goblin put together a great juggling, a choreographed juggling performance. I don't want to call it a routine, because routine sounds too structured and not artistic.
Yeah.
And I hope you don't mind me saying that, but
No,
but it's a choreographed performance, and I think that's a compliment. You know, I'm trying to make that complimentary because it is awesome. So, YouTube, Goblin Juggler, Water for Life.
Water for life. Go get it. All right.
All right.
I love it. This one. Very cool. Like ice.
up like this, you know. Madman, this wicked. Big and serious and big and real. What a life.
Okay, welcome back. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope you enjoyed the tunes. Man, today I feel like the universe is out for us. We tried to get Skype going, and believe it or not, that was an issue. I don't know how that could be an issue, but it's complicated, and I don't really want to go through all of those feelings that I just had about not getting Skype to work because wow. And I don't mean the game. I don't mean the game. So, we're going to use Hangouts, and so it's going to take us a second to get this going. So, let's see. All right. Waiting on Hangouts. Still waiting on Hangouts. Let's hope that the universe doesn't continue hating on us. I'm going to click some buttons. Let's go over here, see what's going on with Goblin. No? Okay. How many times can I go, What is going on? Oh no. Oh no. Here, we're just gonna do. I'm doing a thing. Hopefully this works. Alright, so I sent Goblin an invitation link. Hopefully that'll sort it out. Okay. Alright, so what are we doing today? Sorry, we're having a little bit of technical difficulties trying to get audio set up between Goblin, Juggler, and I. We've been doing macro practice with the staircase method. And today we did step 2 against each other. Goblin Juggler was my staircase buddy. And you're welcome to also come on the show and be a staircase buddy. If you're not familiar with the method, I can coach you through it. But let me know ahead of time, if possible, that you're planning to do that, so that we can, do things like get Skype sorted out and things like that. On my machine, Skype works. It's my other machine that Goblin is using today that seems to be giving the wonks. So if you do want to explore the staircase method, it's a very systematic approach to improving macro. No matter what level of skill you're at, you can always benefit from going back to the basics and working your way through more and more complex scenarios to tax your macro. And it gives you very specific and measurable goals, which is the really important thing about improving anything, right? And it helps you tie in a skill like macro and the goals you have around that with your overall goals. So for me, my goal is to be platinum by the end of the season. I just hit gold a week or so ago, and that was my interim, my midpoint. So we've got about another 4 weeks, maybe 5 actually. Hold on, it's January 15th, so that should be 5, almost 6 weeks to hit platinum. So with the staircase method, I'm looking to meet the macro metrics of players that are platinum or above. So ggtracker.com looks at the averages of ladder matches only, and you can compare your macro skill. So it helps you to tie in what you're doing to very specific, very measurable objectives. Okay, and really, like the really cool thing is that doing the staircase method, I went from step 1 to step 3 after having been stuck in the Bronze League for an embarrassing length of time and not really finding help that was useful, right? So I'd go to the Team Liquid forums, read, I'd study the build orders, I'd execute them, and then, I didn't see the improvements that I would expect, right? I was still hanging out in bronze. I was just a bronzy with a build order. And the reason for that was that my macro was awful. Just terrible. And it's still bad, but it's a lot better. And consequently, since starting with the staircase method, I've gained a rank, I've gained a league every season now. And that was with a pretty substantial break in between while doing some work for a business that I'm starting and some other projects that I'm working on, such as the Goblin Juggler YouTube channel. And then I put this stream together and all of that stuff, and then jumped in, started practicing again, and went up to gold. So for me, I've got this sort of attachment because it was like the one thing that demystified a lot of the mechanics of StarCraft, and the mechanics particularly around the economy and productive output, right? So what's going on, Goblin?
The internet connection for the computer is mad.
Oh no!
Yeah, so it's not letting me get on to anything.
Oh no!
I have no websites. It logged me out of BattleNet.
I got an idea.
Oh,
Why don't you take up a chair,
okay.
and you can wood league commentary on some games,
Okay.
because I don't want to leave everybody hanging after that break.
No, definitely. I'm sorry for the delay there.
Oh, I'm sure you sabotaged it because you were just so salty about that defeat earlier.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm just going to readjust my monitor a little bit to make everything cozy. All right. And
grab my stuff. I'll be right back.
all right, cool. Awesome. And I'm going to readjust some of my windows while that's happening because I get particulars. All right, so as soon as Goblin gets back, we're going to hop on the ladder. Because we're well past our scheduled time for Staircase Buddies, so we're going to mix it up. And we're just going to get in here and have some fun. I'm not sure which route I'm gonna go. I think I'm just gonna play straight up and let Goblin get the Wood League commentary on and have a little bit of fun before we call it a night. Goblin and I got some work to do after the stream. We're gonna be doing some recording for the Goblin Juggler YouTube channel, which I'd encourage you to check out. There are some really cool performances and topical discussions, as well as some tutorials on juggling itself. So if you're into any of those and think Goblin's awesome like I do, then go over there and check it out. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna play straight up on the ladder.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds good.
And you just go ham.
Yeah.
On commentary.
I'll just talk about what's going on here.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
There we go.
You're in frame?
I think so.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Sweet. Okay, so I'm just gonna focus in on the game.
Yeah, you game, and I will tell the team what's going on here.
All right, I gotta make sure that my keyboard is in a decent position here, comfortable.
Yeah,
It's important.
Yeah, I was so bummed. I was really looking forward to another round there. But
Me too. That was getting fun.
yeah, the internet is just
Not
it's
happening.
not happening on that computer, and I don't want to make everybody wait while I go through like a restart process and like, you know, then we're looking at another 10, 15 minutes to get rolling. I don't want to do that. So just jump in there. Let's go. I'm
All right.
ready.
Let's
I'm
go.
ready. I'm gonna tell the team what's going on here. Listen carefully, and you might learn something. I don't know what exactly you're gonna learn, but
I'm not sure, but it's gonna be fun.
yeah, we're going full Wood League here too.
Okay,
so,
we got TVT.
you know, that's really not relevant. What you need to know is that guy's profile picture, he's a cyborg. So you can tell that this is already going to be a difficult match because cyborgs are cheaters. Okay, so we're good luck having funning, and he's going to get some robots going here. You'll notice that he's skipping around to set his
Not
looky
enough
bits,
minerals.
and the looky bits are important
Not
or
enough
something.
minerals.
I think that's something people do. So we're waiting on our robot here. I would like to point out again that cyborgs have no feelings, which is why they didn't say good luck, have fun. Because they aren't human, they don't have fun, and they definitely don't wish luck because they're cyborgs. So we got some more robot-y guys coming out here. We'll notice we have a nice robot start happening. These are the mini robots. They build stuff. There we go. They're building a thing there. That gives the food. Robots don't need food, but humans do. For some reason, robots require food in these, though. I guess maybe those food places also have oil for the robots? I'm going to guess there's oil involved in them or something, because clearly they need them. So here we go, just a nice standard opening. Got some food happening.
Additional
Built some more little
supply
robots. Okay, what do we got next? Well, oh, look at that APM. We have some crazy APM happening here.
Not enough
Oh god,
minerals.
spam it. Yeah, there we go. So that's the one that produces the units, the good ones. I don't know what we're looking at here. We haven't seen gas. There's gas. Okay, we're seeing gas now. So this is the barracks first, then
Not
gas.
enough minerals.
Not to be confused with the gas first, then barracks. To be clear, the barracks produce them unity thingies. So I don't know. Maybe we're gonna see a Reaper fast expand here, or maybe we're gonna see the inimitable 2 barracks in your own base start. It's kind of like proxying, except not as cool. Proxying, of course, is the one where you put your buildings over by the other person's stuff and stuff. Okay, we got more robot-y guys coming out. Looking good. Looking good. So, I wonder what the other guy's thinking right now. He's not thinking anything because he's a cyborg. Don't trust cyborgs. And Incog there playing a little beat out for you on his keyboard. You can notice his musical backgrounds and the well-kept rhythms. The Nash. That robot-y guy wasn't doing anything for a second, but now he's doing stuff again because he needs more food. Still only robots on the map, though. We're upgrading to that, you know, the one with the like woo thingy on the top, which will let him call down the other robot-y things, which are like better versions of the robot-y things, except for they can't build stuff, which kind of makes him lame. But look at him, he's like a crane. Beautiful swan. Okay, we got Reaper happening. We got Reapers happening here. There he goes. We're off. Yeah, make that wall. I like that. I like that. So, here we go. We got another thing coming up here. I'm not sure what he's building there. I think it's another one of the people-y guys. Yeah, it's another one of the people-y guys. So, the inimitable 2 rack start. In his own base. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, here we go. We're going in. We're going in. What's happening here? We don't see a Reaper coming in from the opposing player yet, so it's a little late for him to be doing a Reaper opening of any form. Let's see what he's got going on. He's a cyborg, so be careful. The 2 gas opener. A bold move, Cotton. He is just letting his little robot-y guys get picked on by that there shooty guy, the fast one. I'm not quite sure what he's going for with the double gas. Oh, he's got a marine or 2. They're the shooty ones. Oh, Reaper down. Reaper down, but the double gas. I gotta imagine that you're thinking right now, tanks? You know? Like, tanks? I guess? Quick factory? Like, why the double gas? It seems like that is an inefficient use of resources to me. But I'm in Wood League, so, you know, maybe I just don't understand. So, here we go, Incog getting his robot-y guys doing stuff. You'll notice he dropped another command center, so we are seeing the Plastic Reaper fast expand. with a couple Reapers being involved here all of a sudden, I don't know what this man is after. Are we
Additional
Reaper
supply
rushing?
insufficient.
Please tell me we're
Rescue
Reaper
gas.
rushing. No, we're putting
Insufficient
down
rescue
reactors
gas.
here. That's the one that like attaches on it, builds stuff. It's cool.
Insufficient
Getting
rescue
some Marines
gas.
out, another Reaper. So
Insufficient
we got
rescue
4 Reapers on the map now. Ooh, going for the second gas now. I like it. I like it. Command group those suckers. They need to be in a group. That way you can get them. And we have, it looks like the machine building thing happening, which is good. I like machines. We need those. Oh, we're going in. We're going in. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Let's see if the stealth Reapers can make it in without the scary Marines shooting them in the face again. Oh, they were ready. Oh, one Reaper. Oh, yeah. That Reaper micro, though. Oh, that's a lot of Marines right there. Well, we got a couple of them. I'm feeling good about this. No expand happening yet. I'm feeling like this guy might be wooder than me. But I'm just going to throw it out there. We'll see. Got a combat shield starting. Because when you're a riot officer, like, you know,
Upgrade
Marine,
complete.
you need shields. Do you go into a riot without a shield? No, you don't go into a riot. We got lots of resources accumulating. Supplies looking nice for now, but we gotta spend that money. Gotta spend that money. We got a command center down that needs to be somewhere. We got stuff to do. See, I'm helping. I'm helping. Yeah, that's right. Backseat gaming. That's right. Yeah. So we got the factory down. It's got an expansion on it. It looks like we got a tech lab, so we're gonna move right off of that shit. We're out of here. Starport being built onto that. I like it. More Rex. More of the people who... We went full scale ham on that. Oh yeah. Getting the upgrades rocking here. We like upgrades. We like upgrades. Still not seeing any expand happening from the opposing player, but we'll see what happens. Maybe he will at some point, but I don't know. That 2 gas opener, though. You'll notice that the 2 gases really allowed him to get those tanks up here really quickly. Also, you'll notice when the 3 Reapers went in, they're still just Marines, so I gotta imagine he's got some nefarious plan to gather all the gas on the map, hence depriving the opponent of said gas. And it starts there. Lots of the cranny dudes down on that second resource line. I like it. I like it a lot. Here we go. We got some SCVs coming out. Look at those racks. They're beautiful. I love them. So we're clearly moving towards that 10-minute push here. Got the supplies up again. Was a little surprised we ended up supply lock there. I thought we were on top of it, but that's okay. Don't worry about that. Yeah, we're mashing it. We're gonna make it work. It's okay. We don't have that many minerals right now, so we're good. We're good. Yeah. Let's see here. What do we got going? We got Reapers just hanging out down there. There's a few of them. That's okay. Backseat gaming. This is what happens when you let me commentate. It ends up being backseating. Still no expand happening in the natural, so that's a bold move. I feel like this is a 1-base all-in that never really quite got to that whole all-inning part. So I don't know quite how to feel about that. We're still supply locked. Because I think we got all of our supply back as soon as, yeah. They went up. It's just, whoa. Oh my. Well, things happen. I'm feeling pretty comfortable with the position here, though. We do got some Marines who also got blocked. They're hanging out on a ledge. They like that ledge. They told me it's theirs. I found these Marines, and if you were looking for them, I've got bad news. They're mine now. I love them. They're mine. Yep. Still got those engineering bays up. We got some resources for them. Yeah, there we go. We got resources. You just built them both on the same one, though. So let's fix that here in any second now. This is what happens. It's okay. We're helping. Oh, we got some medevacs. Ooh, we got a scan coming in. This guy is high level. He wants to know all of the factors so that his double gas opener that didn't go anywhere at 11:30 is really clearly paying out for him. Any minute now I expect him to expand. Any minute, bud. Alright, we got more supply happening. That macro falling off a little bit. That's okay. That's okay. That's why we staircase. You know, we're working on it. Yep. I do like the command grouping of the buildings being used very effectively. You can see that Incog there likes his buildings in the same group. Some people prefer them in separate groups, you know. Whatever works for you. We still don't have an expand. So now I'm really starting to get suspicious that this is the inimitable battlecruiser all in. I'm pretty sure he needed that gas. Or I could have been right originally, and what he's really going for is that, you know, collect the gas strategy. I have heard that the person with the most gas at the end of the game is actually the
Additional
winner.
supply depots
Little
required.
known fact. So, we got those engineering bays getting about 2/3 of the way done. I'm expecting a nice timing attack coming in here as soon as that happens. Ooh, that stim coming in a little bit on the late side. That's okay. That's okay. 13-minute stim. I've seen it happen to pros too. The pressure is heavy here. Again, it's just that double gas. Like I keep coming back to it, but it's really important. How do you handle a double gas opener with no expand? I don't know. Do you know? You don't know. Okay, the hands came off the keyboard. I think the commentary might be getting to incog a little bit, but if we're gonna be professionals, we gotta get used to people, being in there, throwing a little distraction in. Oh, there we go. The engineering base have finished. We got more barracks coming out because if you don't have 20 barracks, do you really have enough? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Yeah, spam those buttons. Okay, no resources. That's okay. So that timing attack.
Not enough minerals.
It's a thing. Oh, we've got units on the map. Units on the map. Firing. Oh, holy hell. I don't even know what to do about that. It looks like this attack could be the end of Incog here. I'm concerned. Got that command center hanging out. It's a good command center. I like it.
Not enough
I like
minerals.
it. It was actually a method to get more supply as well. It's
Not
just
enough minerals.
I need it.
Not enough minerals.
So we got another Reaper down. So those Reapers have served their purposes. That scan finding that this guy is still just hanging out. Doesn't look like he's really doing anything there, but he definitely cleared that vision. So something map control.
Upgrade complete.
I feel like we could have crushed the opponent at any time over the last 4 or 5 minutes, but there's something to be said for taking it nice and easy, gathering your forces. I respect it. Like I said, do we have 20 barracks yet? I don't think we do. But look at those medevacs, they're so beautiful. Like little mosquitoes. I almost feel like Incog is just waiting for the attack to happen here just so we can giggle a little bit about it. But I'm
Insufficient.
getting a little concerned here because I am starting to suspect the battlecruisers are all in. Ooh, look at that scan. He has gathered valuable information here. The other possibility, of course, is that I've not given this guy enough credit. He is a cyborg, so he may have placed his units in hard-to-find locations for a human. You'll notice we're doing good on our macro overall. Not a whole lot of resources building up. Not bad off of 2 bases. We do need to get that 3rd base rolling pretty quick here, but, that's okay. I'm not even sure it's landed yet. Those things are slow. I always think they've landed, then they haven't. I'm sad. Ooh, those mule drops, though. Look at the way he drops those mules. I mean, I'm feeling it. The triple attack to the minerals down there, just get it rocking, saturating it up, building the expansions on the barracks. We're heading into that 20-minute timing attack. I like it. I like it. I'm just hoping that when we get there, we don't find, an entire shit show of battles because that's a lot of forces. I'm gonna go ahead and say that I'm looking to see some upgrades.
Not enough energy.
Have I mentioned he's a cyborg? His